At 62, I stopped caring what my neighbors thought about my overgrown garden. At 65, I quit apologizing for saying no to social events I didn't want to attend. And at 68, I finally threw away those expensive clothes I never wore but kept just in case. Here's what nobody tells you about turning 60. Suddenly, half the things that used to stress you out become completely irrelevant. And the other half? They become crystal clear priorities. Today, we're talking about the top 10 things you can officially stop worrying about after 60. And more importantly, what deserves your precious time and energy instead. Because here's the truth. This decade of your life can be the most liberating one yet, but only if you know what to let go of. So if you're ready to embrace the freedom that comes with age and wisdom, let's dive right in. Before we jump into our main topic, let's start with our daily mindfulness moment. This is something I do every morning, and I'd love for you to try it with me. 5-minute morning mindfulness exercise. First, let's take 3 deep breaths together. Breathe in slowly through your nose, hold for just a moment, and release gently through your mouth. Beautiful. Again, in ... hold ... and out. One more time, in ... hold ... and release. Now I want you to place one hand on your heart and one on your belly. Feel your heartbeat, this incredible heart that's been with you for decades, keeping you alive through every joy and challenge. Thank your heart silently. Take a moment to notice 3 things around you right now. Maybe it's the sunlight coming through your window, the comfort of your favorite chair, or the sound of birds outside. Just notice without judgment. Simple gratitude journaling. Now, here's your gratitude prompt for today, and you can write this down or just think about it. Today I'm grateful for one person who made a difference in my life, one experience that taught me something valuable, and one simple pleasure I can enjoy right now. That's it, 3 things. Write them down if you can, or just hold them in your heart. The magic isn't in perfect writing, it's in the noticing. I keep a small notebook by my bedside, nothing fancy. Some days I write paragraphs, other days just a few words. The key is consistency, not perfection. Now let's talk about freedom, the freedom that comes from letting go of things that simply don't deserve your energy anymore. The top 10 things that really don't matter after 60. What strangers think of you. Honestly, they're probably not thinking about you as much as you think they are. And if they are judging, that says more about them than you. Having the perfect house. Your home should serve you, not stress you. Comfort over perfection, always. Keeping up with every fashion trend. Wear what makes you feel confident and comfortable. Classic never goes out of style. Saying yes to everything. Your time is precious. No is a complete sentence. Past mistakes and regrets. You've learned from them. That's enough, let them go. Comparing your life to others. Everyone's journey is different. Yours is uniquely beautiful. Having a busy social calendar. Quality over quantity in friendships, always. Impressing people with your achievements. Your worth isn't measured by your resume anymore. Looking 30 when you're 70, embrace your age. You've earned every year. Being productive every single moment. Rest is productive. Enjoyment is productive. Being is productive. What actually does matter? Your health and well-being, meaningful relationships, peace of mind, simple daily joys, your legacy and the love you share. Time spent doing what fulfills you, being present in each moment. Let me share a financial wisdom that I learned the hard way, and I hope it helps you avoid some stress. The 4% rule simplified. If you're wondering how much you can safely withdraw from your retirement savings each year, many financial advisors suggest the 4% rule. If you have $500,000 saved, you might be able to withdraw about $20,000 per year. If you have $1 million, that's about $40,000 annually. This isn't perfect for everyone, but it's a good starting point for conversations with your financial advisor. But here's what's more important than any rule. Track your actual expenses for 3 months. Write down everything: your coffee, your prescriptions, your utilities. You might be surprised by what you discover. A story from my heart. I remember my neighbor Eleanor, who was so worried about money that she never enjoyed a single day of retirement. She had enough saved, but fear kept her from living. She'd buy the cheapest everything, never treated herself to a nice dinner, never took that trip to see her grandchildren. When she passed at 85, she left behind a substantial amount, money she could have used to create beautiful memories. The lesson isn't to spend recklessly, but to find that balance between security and joy. Practical tip: create what I call a joy budget, a small amount each month just for things that make you smile. Maybe it's $50, maybe it's $200, whatever you can afford. This isn't for needs, it's for wants. A book, a plant, lunch with a friend, a donation to a cause you love. You've worked hard. You deserve some joy. Now let's talk about keeping our bodies happy and mobile. You don't need a gym membership or fancy equipment. Just your wonderful self and maybe a chair. The Morning Glory Chair Exercise Routine. Please check with your doctor before starting any new exercise routine. Sit comfortably in a sturdy chair. Feet flat on the floor. Shoulder rolls. Roll your shoulders back 5 times, then forward 5 times. This helps with that computer or reading posture. Gentle neck stretch. Look over your right shoulder. Hold for 5 seconds. Look left. Hold for 5 seconds. Look down gently, then look up gently. Ankle circles. Lift one foot slightly and make circles with your ankle. 5 times each direction. Switch feet. This helps with circulation. Seated marching. Lift your right knee as high as comfortable. Lower it. Lift your left knee. Do this 10 times. You're marching in place. Chair push-ups. Place your hands on the arms of your chair and gently push yourself up slightly, then lower back down. Even a tiny lift counts. Safety first. If something hurts, stop immediately. Keep water nearby. Never exercise when you're feeling dizzy or unwell. Start small. Even 2 minutes counts. Listen to your body. It's been your companion for decades. The goal isn't to become an athlete overnight. The goal is to move a little bit every day, to keep your joints happy and your energy flowing. One of the greatest gifts of having more time is rediscovering creativity. Today, I want to show you something wonderful: how to create digital photo albums to preserve your precious memories. Creating a simple digital photo album. You don't need to be tech-savvy for this. We'll use the basic photo app that's already on your phone or computer. If you have an iPhone or iPad, open your Photos app, tap Albums at the bottom, tap the plus sign in the top left corner, choose New Album. Name it something meaningful: Grandchildren 2025 or Garden Adventures. Start adding photos by tapping Add Photos. If you have an Android phone, open Google Photos, tap Library at the bottom. Tap Create, then Album. Add your photos and give it a name. The beautiful part: once you create these albums, you can easily share them with family. Your grandchildren can see photos of you at their age. Your children can revisit family vacations. You're not just organizing photos, you're creating treasures. Pro tip for seniors: start with just one album. Maybe this month's joys. Add one photo each day of something that made you smile. A flower, your breakfast; a sunset, your pet. At the end of the month, you'll have a beautiful collection of daily happiness. Don't worry about making it perfect. The joy is in the creating and sharing. Now, let's talk about something close to my heart: the stories and wisdom you carry and how to share them with the people you love. Legacy reflection exercise. Take a moment to think about this question. What is one lesson you learned the hard way that you want to spare someone else from learning the same way? Maybe it's about relationships, career choices, parenting, or just life in general. Hold that thought. We're going to do something special with it. Simple storytelling for memory keeping. Here's an easy way to start preserving your stories. The weekly story, every Sunday. Write down one memory from that week in your life. Not this week, but pick any week from your past. What were you doing at 25? At 40? At 55? Voice memos. Use your phone to record 2 to 3 minute voice messages to future generations. Start with "Dear grandchildren" or "To my family" and just talk. Tell them about your childhood, your first job, how you met their grandfather or grandmother. Photo stories. Take an old photo and write on the back not just who was in it, but what was happening. This is your grandmother at 22, the day before she started her first teaching job. She was nervous but excited. Connecting challenge. This week, reach out to one person you haven't talked to in a while. Not with any agenda, just to say hello and share a happy memory you have of them. You'll be amazed how much joy this brings to both of you. Your stories matter. Your experiences have value. Don't let them disappear. They're gifts waiting to be shared. Before we wrap up, I have a simple challenge for you tonight. Something you can do before you go to bed. Tonight's gratitude challenge. Look around your home and find one ordinary object that you use regularly. Maybe your favorite coffee mug, a warm blanket, or even your reading glasses. Hold it in your hands and think about all the ways this simple object makes your life better. Then, if you feel comfortable, share in the comments below. Tonight I'm grateful for. And tell us about your ordinary object and why it matters to you. Sometimes the most profound gratitude comes from the most ordinary things. That coffee mug has been there for countless morning conversations, moments of comfort, quiet reflections. It's witnessed your life. This isn't silly. This is recognizing the abundance that already surrounds you. My dear friends, let's recap what we've discovered today. You have permission to stop worrying about things that don't serve you anymore. You have permission to focus on what brings you joy, peace, and connection. You have permission to move your body gently, to create something beautiful, and to share your incredible wisdom with the world. Your life experience is a treasure. Your daily gratitude practice is a gift to yourself. Your willingness to try new things, whether as a gentle exercise or creating a photo album, shows that growth doesn't have an expiration date. If this video brought you some comfort or inspiration, please give it a thumbs up. It helps other wonderful people like you find our community. And if you haven't already, click that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. We're here every week with practical wisdom, gentle encouragement, and reminders of how magnificent you are. Most importantly, remember, you're not just aging, you're growing in wisdom, deepening in gratitude, and becoming more authentically yourself every single day. Until next week, take care of yourselves, be gentle with yourselves, and remember, your best days aren't behind you, they're happening right now. With love and gratitude.